Welcome back to the channel. So finally we've got a decent grease gun that works. Draper Expert pistol grips. We've used these at our work and they're 4 or 5 years old and they're still working. So I've got a curse with grease guns. Now what you can actually do, I'm filling the whole prop shaft doing that one, so I'm not going to go for too long. That's when you brain yourself with your grease gun, isn't it? Just saying, someone's trying to hurt you. You always come away with bruises and sore muscles. So if you put your foot on your wheel, you can actually, or even turn your prop shaft, you can rotate a whole Jeep. See how easy it is? Just so you don't squish your head as it rolls round. So there's the other one there. See it? There you go. A wee bit more. There you go. So this is the new grease gun is working a treat now. Sorry, knocking you over. It's impossible to film and work on these things under here. That's why I didn't bother with my... Hello. Hi there! Clutch. It's when the sun just arrived and Daniel, he's out running, must be getting fit for the next apocalypse war. So coming up is Daniel and his pal out in the Jeep. Daniel can drive it, like he's insured for it. So you'll see 2 modern day soldiers driving a World War II derived Jeep, and they absolutely loved it. Right, let's turn this round, see that? Next one. So I'm actually just pushing the front wheel with my foot. Oh. It must be great having a car ramp. Yeah, a big shed for a car ramp. So doing this with a grease gun with a straight arm on it's absolutely terrible. And even a one-wheel long lever pump. See, hear that? That's dry. That is dry. Right. So but if you look at this Jeep, it has actually got 0 rust in it. It's got a couple of patches on the other side where there was a bit flooring welded, but it's absolutely minty. It's not got the proper exhaust mount on here. As I told you before, everything you buy made nowadays, half it doesn't fit. You've got to make it fit. It's part and parcel owning these things. Part of the fun as well. Train time! So there's been quite a development in this Jeep's history, and I'm going to find out more before I make a video about it. But I've been up the loft in the house and brought down all the original parts, the plastic covers. I'm not putting all these on, that's the original kilometre. 89,000 kilometres it had done by the time I changed it to an MPH speedo. This may well be a very, very rare Jeep, because it's all to be confirmed. The blue Jeeps, original paint there, blue, were the end of line parts of the Hotchkiss factories. So they stopped making in 1968, that was the last end of the army production run. And when the factory closed in the 70s, they hand built a load of Jeeps with what was left, and they were painted blue, not distinct, muddle them up with the army military ones, and this is possibly one of them, which explains why it doesn't have the army serial number there, and also its serial number is higher, 27,000. Can't read it again, so I'll get my other thing out and show you the document. Anyway, so there you go. This could be a bit of history in this wee thing, and it doesn't really, well, it might make it more valuable. I'm not really worried, just to know about it. So there's some of the French stuff about it, and I'm going to do a film on this once we find out more. January 1965 it was registered. So anyway, these are the actual sale of the vehicle from the military auction, I believe. I'll get all these scanned up and we'll find more about it. See, this is all in French. I think these are the annual sort of MOT type things that they would have. This is the import of it. 2005 it came into the UK, and it was in Worcester. Now, someone said that's what J&P is. So, anyway, there you go. We'll find a bit more about it. So, I'll just hide some of these address there. Sale Hotchkiss 27927, right, is its serial number, which is above the last military one. So it came into the UK, it was £8,000 when it was registered and everything. In 2005 somebody paid 8 grand for it. I paid 16 for it. It's insured for 18. They're selling for 18 to 22 now. I don't really, I'm not buying it to sell on, it'll be going to Glenda's son. So there you go, wee bit of info. So I'm off to get greasing and bump my head everywhere.